Okay, this lesson is to teach you how to find the surface area of a square base pyramid. So look at my visual. The visual that I have here is the same square base pyramid that you have on your assignment for number 1. Notice that it has a square on the bottom. It looks like this shape, square on the bottom. And then it has 4 different triangular faces. Look, mine right here even has the height drawn in right there where you can see it, okay? So easiest way to think about finding the surface area of a square base pyramid is to think about what that pattern looks like flat. Now you've made a square base pyramid before. We've also looked at a task where you had to label the length of the base of the square and the height of the face on your net pattern. So I'm going to think about drawing this in a flat setup. I have a square face on the bottom, and I have 4 of the triangles that go around that square base. And I'm going to look at my dimensions. I see that the base length of my square is 8 feet, so I'm going to label my square 8 and 8 right there. I'm also going to go ahead and draw in my height of my triangular face. And that's given to me as 16, so I'm going to label that 16 feet. Okay, so now all I really have to do is to go through and get the area of each one of my faces. And I know the middle face is a square. And remember that you're just multiplying 8 times 8, that number value times itself. So that's 64 square feet right there. And then I got to do with the triangle. So remember that the triangle's formula for area is A is equal to 1/2 base times the height. So I'm going to multiply my base length of my triangle right here, 8 times 16, and then divide that by 2. Because remember we essentially said that 1/2 times base times height is the same as base times height divided by 2. So when I multiply 8 times 16, I get 128, and then I divide that by 2, and I should get 64 there also. So my areas for each one of the square faces is 64. And I'm going to write that out everywhere so I understand that concept of getting total surface area. So I could add all those up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I essentially could just say 64 times 5. And I know that my total area would be 320 square feet for the surface area of this square base pyramid. So what I'd like you to do is this assignment, 1 through 6, where you draw me the 2-dimensional flat pattern that looks just like that one for all 6 of those shapes. Okay, good luck.